Guys, before we get into it, I just want to say that if you agree with or like any part of my commentary, please hit the like button and leave a comment down below. It's becoming very apparent that YouTube is not a fan of the conservative nature in which we speak about movies, video games, pop culture, and politics around here. And so if we can get our engagement right, when we go up to YouTube, we can swipe our race card without having to worry about it declining, okay? Let's get into it. All right, so rumor Marvel Studios plan to give Echo the Batgirl treatment, possibly saved it to serve as filler during the Writers Guild, the Writers Strike, whatever. Now, before we get into it, originally we were big fans of Bounding in the Comics, but there's a couple of things. It's just like, you know, kind of take us aback a little bit. But we're gonna get into it. Shout out to Bounding in the Comics. I just think their website user face looks a little cheap, and it doesn't work all the time. And also, with the religion stuff being baked in there, it's just not it. But anyway, according to the last, I just thought about that. According to the last whisper on the street, Marvel's upcoming Echo is so abysmal in quality that the studio wanted to give the Disney Plus series the Batgirl treatment, only choosing not to at the last second in order to have something to air during a potential content drought resulting from the currently ongoing WGA writers strike. Oh yeah, Writers Guild of America. Yeah, that's right. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. Hold on. Make sure it's not my PC. No, it's not my PC. No, it's not my PC. See? You see? Hold on. Okay, we're working just fine over here. Okay, now it's working. Nope, now it's not working. You see what I'm talking about? But like bounding site is just like it's buggy. It's yeah. All right. Anyway, word of Marvel's disappointment in their resident deaf one-legged vigilante was first raised by veteran studio stuntman Chris Brewster during the July 21st appearance on the Ikuzu Unscripted podcast. So let me see if I can bring that up. Really? I was at Google and I typed in Google. Wow. Put my phone up here. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there it is. That says 3 days ago. How long is this? Unscripted with. But the. This must not be the one because that said the 21st. Hold on. Let me see if he did. Did he do multiple? No, it doesn't seem like he did multiple. So why are they saying? Okay, all right, Bounty. All right. July 21st. Okay, whatever. Following a brief recollection of his experience working on the original Netflix Daredevil series, Brewster, who served not only as Chris Evans and Charlie Cox's respective stunt doubles in Captain America the Winter Soldier and the original Daredevil, but also as either a stunt coordinator or performer on Iron Man 3, Thor the Dark World, Guardians of the Galaxy, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., The Defenders, The Punisher, Black Panther, Ant-Man and the Wasp, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki, Doctor Strange, in the Multiverse of Madness, and Mrs. Marvel. Broke the unfortunate news to host Peter Jakovic. I'm terrible with names. I'm sorry. Luca Veach that Marvel was doing away with the incarnation of the Devil of Hell's Kitchen. So first of all, this seems to be a very decorated individual. Um, I mean, obviously a Marvel veteran when it comes to stunt coordination and being a stunt double. So kudos to him. You know what I'm saying? Speaking to Marvel's upcoming Born Daredevil Born the Daredevil Born Again Disney Plus series, Brewster revealed Marvel has told every person working on that show that they don't want Born Again to look anything like the Netflix Daredevil series. As hurtful as that is, I don't think that we should be surprised. I It just hurts so much because we would be fine if these people they were okay with making their own original garbage, but it's not enough for them to make their own original garbage. They want to take the things that you already love and turn it into unoriginal garbage. And I just don't understand why. I don't get it. Why are you so intent on turning things that people already like and love into garbage? Taking note of, I'm not saying those names. I'm sorry. Taking note of their vocal disappointment, the stuntman then asserted, "Trust me, not only did I work on the show, I was one of the biggest fans of the show. I think that the Marvel Netflix Daredevil was a masterpiece." Agreed. Most people think that. Most people think Daredevil on Netflix was the best comic book projects to ever touch a live action screen. I think the casting was perfect. I think that every showrunner, every person who worked on that show was a genius. It was an incredible experience, in my opinion. And like most people agree on, it was Marvel's best streaming show. I think that Charlie and Vincent absolutely crushed it as their characters. I think that every person who worked on the show absolutely nailed it. Sadly, Brewster's positive sentiments ended there. As in terms of the character's future, the stuntman lamented, "I think that now the MCU has taken over the character, they are really, really hurting it." I mean, that's an understatement. That is an understatement. Uh, if you watch She-Hulk, they turned Daredevil into a cartoon. He began his criticism of Hornhead's costume MCU debut. It's all animated. It looks bad. I love CG to enhance real movement, but you don't have any real movement. It just becomes a cartoon. It's just CG. Yeah, I noticed that in the show as well. It looked so weird, and but that's what happens when you have women running the show, and they're less concerned with action and more concerned with the message. But and what's always made the action on Daredevil so good is that it was visceral. You felt what Charlie was feeling between his performance and just being there in the action, and anything you saw, we really did. We had to put somebody on a wire. Uh, when we needed something to enhance the movement, we would use CG, but it was never a cartoon. It was live action, and you will never match the energy that live action has. So I think that She-Hulk was a massive step down as far as the movement goes and the action. And I never knew that. I never knew they used CG for any of those. So Echo isn't out yet, but I've heard it's just as bad. I heard they were going to Batgirl it because they weren't happy with it, and now they're doing reshoots and they're planning on airing it. But I think that would also do with the fact that there's a strike and there's not a lot of content right now. So they're like, well, we have made it already. Sorry about that. He also goes on to say, oh, wait. Mm. Notably, this is not the first time questions regarding Echo's quality have been raised. God damn it. Do I got something in my eye? On May 18th episode of his and critic John Roca's Hot Mic podcast, Jeff Snyder told his co-host, "I heard the show was kind of plagued by issues throughout production. Really, I heard that it was a mess and that the show came in and they basically had to reshoot the entire thing." So, I mean, this is the second time that the Echo show has been kind of outed as just painfully bad at this point. And listen, guys, why are we even getting this show? Nobody asked for this character. You got a deaf, crippled character. It's just like, it's too much virtue signaling. It's just too much. Nobody cares about this character. Yeah, they should have gave it the Batgirl treatment. Marvel need to take a year or two off at this point. At this point, ain't nobody asking y'all for this. Y'all already ruined Kingpin and the Hawkeye show. Just can it, man. And dropping all of the episodes at once, I guess that's going to do something, because I guess we won't be talking about it for weeks. So you drop it all at once and be done with it. I suppose.
Let's go. Hey. Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby.